The world mourns the passing of Pope Francis. He was a beacon of hope and faith for billions. On April 21st, 2025, he left this earthly realm. His departure leaves a void that will be felt deeply. Pope Francis dedicated his life to serving others. He touched countless hearts with his humility and compassion. His papacy was marked by significant moments. He championed the poor and marginalized. He tirelessly advocated for peace and understanding. His legacy will inspire generations to come. The Catholic Church and the world grieve the loss of this extraordinary leader. His teachings and example will continue to guide us. Pope Francis will forever be remembered as a true shepherd of his flock. He embodied the spirit of love, humility, and service. Just days before his passing, Pope Francis made his final public appearance. It was Easter Sunday, a day of resurrection and hope. Despite his frail health, he appeared before the faithful in St. Peter's Square. The crowd erupted in cheers of "Viva il Papa" upon seeing their beloved pontiff. He was in a wheelchair, his physical strength diminished. However, his spirit remained strong. He greeted the tens of thousands gathered to celebrate Easter. Archbishop Diego Ravelli delivered the Urbi et Orbi address on his behalf. Even in his weakened state, Pope Francis insisted on being present. He wanted to share in the joy of Easter with his flock. This act of resilience exemplified his unwavering commitment to his pastoral duties. He continued to serve, even as his health declined. His presence at the Easter Mass was a testament to his unwavering faith. It was a poignant reminder of his dedication to his calling. Despite the challenges he faced, his spirit never wavered. Pope Francis's final months were marked by health challenges. He had been hospitalized for 5 weeks. His condition was serious, including pneumonia and respiratory issues. Doctors advised him to rest and avoid crowds, yet his determination to serve never wavered. He pushed through his own suffering to be with his people. He understood the importance of his role as a source of strength and solace. Pope Francis was determined to fulfill his duties until the very end. His resilience was an inspiration to all. He faced his health struggles with grace and dignity. He never complained or allowed his own difficulties to overshadow the needs of others. This selflessness endeared him to people around the world. He became a symbol of hope and perseverance in the face of adversity. His example taught us that even in our weakest moments, we can still make a difference. He showed us that true strength comes from serving something greater than ourselves. During his final Easter message, Pope Francis addressed the world. He spoke about the need for peace. He expressed concern over rising anti-Semitism. He condemned the ongoing war in Gaza. He called for a ceasefire and highlighted the humanitarian crisis there. He specifically addressed the plight of the Christian community in Gaza. He called for their protection and urged the world to remember their suffering. His words were a powerful reminder of the need for compassion and action. He spoke about the importance of dialogue and reconciliation. He urged world leaders to seek peaceful solutions to conflicts. He emphasized the interconnectedness of humanity and the need for global solidarity. His message resonated with people of all faiths and backgrounds. It was a call to action, a plea for understanding and love. He reminded us that we are all children of God, regardless of our differences. Section 5, A Bridge Across Divides, the Vance Meeting. On that same Easter Sunday, Pope Francis met with an unlikely visitor. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance, a Catholic, paid him a visit. Vance had previously disagreed with the Pope on immigration policies. The meeting was brief, an exchange of Easter greetings. However, it held symbolic significance. It demonstrated Pope Francis's commitment to dialogue. He was willing to engage with those who held different views. Vance was accompanied by his wife and 3 children. The meeting was a testament to Pope Francis's warmth and openness. He welcomed Vance and his family with grace and humility. This encounter exemplified Pope Francis's belief in building bridges. He understood the importance of reaching out to those with whom we disagree. It was a powerful reminder that dialogue is essential for creating a more just and compassionate world. Section 6. A steadfast voice in the midst of conflict. Pope Francis was a vocal advocate for peace. He was particularly outspoken about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. He condemned the ongoing war in Gaza, which had been raging since October 2023. He repeatedly called for a ceasefire and a peaceful resolution. He met with families of hostages taken during the conflict. He expressed his solidarity with them and prayed for their loved ones' safe return. He condemned the violence on both sides and called for an end to the bloodshed. Pope Francis's stance on the conflict drew criticism from some quarters. However, he remained steadfast in his calls for peace and justice. He believed in the power of dialogue and diplomacy. He understood the suffering of both Israelis and Palestinians. He called for an end to the cycle of violence. He believed that true peace could only be achieved through mutual understanding and respect. Section 7. A legacy of compassion and advocacy. Pope Francis will be remembered for his tireless advocacy. He championed the rights of the marginalized. He spoke out for the poor, the sick, and the oppressed. He called for greater care for the environment. He challenged the Church to be more welcoming and inclusive. He called for greater roles for women in the Church. He extended a hand of compassion to the LGBTQ+ community. He believed in a Church that was open to all. He taught that God's love knows no bounds. He reminded us that everyone deserves dignity and respect. His papacy was marked by a spirit of humility and service. He washed the feet of prisoners. He embraced the sick and suffering. He lived his message of compassion every day. Section 8. A global shepherd's enduring embrace. Pope Francis's impact extended far beyond the Catholic Church. He was a global leader. He was a voice for peace and justice. He was an advocate for the poor and marginalized. He was a champion of the environment. He engaged in interfaith dialogue. He built bridges between different religions. He believed in the power of unity and understanding. He recognized the common humanity that binds us all. He inspired millions with his humility and compassion. He challenged us to be better people. He called us to live lives of purpose and meaning. He urged us to make a difference in the world. His legacy will be felt for generations to come. He left an indelible mark on the world. He reminded us of the power of love, faith, and service. He showed us that even one person can make a difference. Section 9. The enduring light of Pope Francis. Pope Francis is gone, but his light continues to shine. His life and teachings will continue to inspire us. He reminded us that faith is not about dogma, but about love. He taught us that true strength lies in humility and service. He challenged us to build a better world. He called us to embrace compassion, justice, and peace. He showed us that even in the darkest of times, hope can prevail. Let us honor his memory by living his message. Let us strive to be instruments of peace. Let us reach out to those in need. Let us build a world where every human being is treated with dignity and respect. Pope Francis may be gone, but his legacy of love and faith will live on forever. He will be remembered as a true shepherd, a compassionate leader, and a beacon of hope in a troubled world.